GB Wrong, thank you for the sub. Oh, that thing with the sub. No, I mean, I imagine someone else would do it. Someone else would handle that. I just think, I don't know. Where the only game I've seen massive melons in the sky would be like Sunshine, like Super Mario Sunshine. Sometime in the floodless levels, there'd be like these like melon cubes. You know. Thanks everyone about my facial hair. Is there really that much? Damn, I haven't shaved in like a few months, so I guess it's time. The cubicle melon in the sky. Tech stubble. Oh my god, it's over. Minecraft. Do I have the game set as Minecraft? Please don't be so. Okay, I see. Anyway, nice to see you all. Sorry I didn't share my stomach. Something was in there, you know? Something was in there that wasn't supposed to be in there. And the past, like, 2 days have just been like... I was really worried, because every time it was, like, right after I ate food. You know what I mean? So I was like, after I ate breakfast this morning, I'm like, it's over, right? And it wasn't actually over. It was fine. Spiral, thank you for the sub. Yeah, I was chilling, Wait, whoa, not yet, guys. No. Really? No, I didn't see that. Stomach bug? I always got a stomach bug. I think it's just like, I don't know, something immune system. Well, it's because of the grass being cut. That's my theory. Disable this. Every time the grass gets cut, it's over for me. Okay, here we go, guys. So we got 2 months to beat this, or I quit the game, bro. What do you guys think? Because as someone pointed out on Twitter, if 2.2 comes out and you haven't completed the level you're working on, everyone is just going to spam 2.2 came out before you beat, you know, whatever level. So absolutely will not be allowing those comments to happen. I will not allow those comments to happen. I'm better than that. I'll beat the allegations. Is that true? Ox! What's up? Is that true? Did you do that? That sounds really fun. You know, I actually like cutting the lawn before we knew. And before it got really bad. That's so funny. Before it got like too bad, because it was something that gradually got worse. It was kind of fun. It was like you know, it was almost like, you know, playing those video games. You have to do some menial task. It's like Power Wash Simulator, you know. It felt like that. Not a lot of things in real life actually do though. Like a lot of the times when you're doing tasks, it feels kind of like not as satisfying to do. You know, because you don't really know when you're done. But with grass cutting, it's so straightforward. It's like either you've been here or you haven't been here. You've either done it or you haven't done it. You know. And I like that. I don't understand. The Power Wash Simulator games are like something else. I caught my like uncle and aunt playing it when I was in Japan. They were just playing it. I was like, what? Everyone. My uncle has something figured out really well because he He has a full job, you know, he goes to a full job, and yet somehow he was playing the new Diablo when it came out like 11 hours a day. What? How? With what time are you doing that? I don't understand that. I couldn't figure out the answer to that question while I was there, though. But it's true. Yeah, uncle that moved to Japan. There's no way he gets enough sleep at night. I just don't believe it. So I don't know. It's a mystery to all. Yes. Yes. Yeah. And one Harry Potter movie. Oh, I didn't die there? I tried to die on purpose. Wonder if my hairline's gonna recede. One of two things could happen. I can get my uncle's genes, in which my hairline will recede like now, or I can get my dad's gene, whose hairline has not started receding yet, and he's like 50. So let's hope I get that one, yeah? Ideally, that's the one I get. Yes! I saw literally everyone on Twitter have an opinion about codependence placement, and I'm like, what do you guys, literally, what do you guys know? All of a sudden, everyone starts talking like they're an expert about codependence. So like, you guys don't get it. You guys are all stupid. It's actually like this. You don't know. Yo, CD Music, thanks so much for the 5. I appreciate that. How you been, man? I still haven't beaten your level, so. Yeah. What do I think of it? Who cares what I think? I don't know. I don't know. I've never tried to do it by myself. It's a completely different experience from any experience ever had in the game. I look mostly like my mom, honestly. Actually, I kind of look like my dad. I'm a mixture, that's what, yeah. I guess it's the most common. How's it been treating you? Well, I've been taking a lot of breaks, so it's hard to build that consistency. But the breaks aren't usually voluntary, like either I'm leaving for vacation, or I'm sick, or something happens. So it's hard to remain consistent. But I mean, it's still fun, it's just like, I just ain't getting nowhere. I need to get the finish before 2.2. I would really not like to have it around. October is going to be awesome. Not only are we going to get 2.2, but the new 2D Mario is coming out, and it looks so cool. What is the camera angle? Hmm? What's up with the camera angle? I'm excited to see all the people that come back. There's a lot of people left that are gonna come back now. You know? Wood Kid. Look, I'm gonna be real with y'all. In my eyes, Ascension to Heaven is not that different from Wood Kid. Like, yeah, it's entirely different, but it's the same. It looks like the same reason why no one's gonna want to play it. You gotta sit through the 85 zillion year pre-drop, you just do one click every, like, half a minute, and then you get into gameplay, and the gameplay doesn't exactly lend itself to be super hard. I guess just, like, there's one part where you just, like, spam UFO. You can make that hard, but it'll be annoying. Which one do you want? In my eyes, at the very least, it just looks like it's gonna be another one of those. Is Textile better than me? Well, he came back to the game and got 95 on Edge of Destiny in about 5 seconds and then stopped playing. So yeah, I'd say so. I think Tech's gonna beat it now that 2.2 is coming out. Oh, yes! I did not feel warmed up, by the way. What? I need to get warm. I'm trying. Yeah. My stomach still doesn't feel good, so hopefully I can gain the energy. Because, like, last time, like, the stream that 2.2 got, like, until I tried to play the game, my stomach hurt so bad that I was trying to, like, focus on the click. And my body was like, we don't have enough resources to focus on this click. There's absolutely no chance of that happening. Nice, nice. He was a 500 bits media. Metro Knight Nathaniel. Oh, I get it. XO. You guys get it? I never liked Moment. I'm just a hater today. Every time a level gets brought up, I'm like, I never cared for it. I'm just too classy for something like that. Just me the whole shit, apparently. I'm talking about Zodiac? I like Zodiac. I like that one. I'm one of Zodiac's biggest supporters. Eli does not like Zodiac. And, you know, he's stupid for it, so. I'm right. He's wrong. That's really all there is to it, I'd argue. Yes, that spike is so annoying. God. I'm deleting the level from the server. You're trying to make me into a hater by only bringing up levels you know I'm gonna hate. I see your plan. Oh, nice. You want to know something bizarre? There's been Roblox, like my timeline's been flooded with Roblox videos. I don't know about anyone else, but some of them aren't even that unfunny. Like way funnier than when the FNAF videos were going around. Like by several orders of magnitude, and I was not expecting that from the Roblox videos on my timeline. I was literally on Twitter for like an actual hour last night because my timeline was actual like solid gold for some reason. It was literally just like a constant stream of videos that I found funny. It was actually insane. But yeah, I was genuinely surprised at how funny some of those videos were. Brutsuop, thank you for the sub. That's a network. It's one of the best levels ever, and I hope I'm able to beat it at some point. At least from what I can see. I obviously haven't played it, but it's like the level I'm looking forward to by far the most. Like, network is fire. Like, actually, like, so fun. Like, looking and good looking. It's crazy. When I mean fun, I just mean, like, how satisfying it looks like to do compared to the song in it. It'd be great if I could warm up soon. You know what I mean? Every click feels like it takes like 11 years of thought before I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to think so hard about every decision I make. It's so good. I know the song, the repetition of the song. You know what's crazy? Usually I just dog on GD's players' music taste all the time, but they're starting to find like breakcore and more like psychedelic nature stuff. You know what I mean? Like more trance breakcore stuff, and they're doing a really good job. I agree that GD needs to, I mean, like, you know, there's good like rap layouts and stuff like that, but if we're gonna make a jump to somewhere else, it's more likely than not gonna be electronic in nature, and that's perfect. Good job, everyone. Hey, hello, Luigi. I'm very sorry about your situation. I feel really bad for you. Yeah, just take it easy, relax. Nice. Luigi's perfectly fine. It's fine. It was just an unfortunate situation that transpired. Yeah, but you could... I think it's being proven, like, how well you can use, like, breakcore and, like, more, like, psytrance, like, stuff in GD levels. Because you don't have to match every noise. You can get, like, how Network's so good. And I'm just really proud of the community. I'm really proud for them deciding this is the correct direction to go. Because they're right. Good job, community. I love jungle. Yeah, jungle DMB, that sort of stuff. I have a Wii U. My friend has a Wii U. And we've played games on it before, but I don't own one right now. The Wii U is my favorite console, though. Or the 3DS. Oh, cool. That's a lot. I forgot how to play this cube. Come on, I'm a goat! I've never actually played on an N64. Except for one time that I was where could I have been? I don't even know. I was in some giant building, and there was a Nintendo 64 and Mario Party 3, and I played with 3 random people, and I don't remember who won. It's the only time I've actually touched a real N64. I want that run, bro. Just give me the run. I'm definitely dying at the end of this stupid level, dude. I'm definitely dying at the end of this. There's no shot. No shot. No. That no was so, like, real, guys. That was so real. That was, like, the realest no of all time. I don't know how else to describe it. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it was just so, like, why there right now? I don't know why I care so much. Because it's like, I need to, you know. I'm so sad. I'm really thinking about this. That no is so weird. I need to really not. I already listened to Break Core Jungle. I don't even know what I'm doing now. I'm just spamming. There's a raid. Oh, thanks for the raid, Millwave Gaming. I don't know why I didn't make the noise this time. I guess it didn't feel like it. It's fine. I won't die. It's fine. It's fine. You guys are just being dramatic all the time. All the time, you guys are being dramatic. It's so crazy and sad. I feel like this is AI generated. What I'm saying? I guess. I don't know. What do you want me to say to that? You want me to somehow prove that I'm not AI generated? Hello. Oh, let's see if I do this part. Nice. Nice. Oh. Let's see if I do this part. I thought it was in the Quibble AI thing. I wouldn't know. I'm just another AI. Honestly, I agree with him. We're both the same, you know? I'd really like to get this run, but it's not gonna happen. I love like clicking on a stream and then you like click on it and they're just like it's 70% and the first thing you do is you scan the screen and you're like, alright, what's the test mode? And then you don't find it, you're like, wait, what? 70%, and then you look at their face and you're like, oh, this is like happening right now. What is this? This is real. And then they like immediately die upon you realizing that. And then nothing happens no matter how much longer you watch the stream. That was it right there. It's such a my wrist. Geopolitics on my wrist. It does happen surprisingly often. Guys, I can't believe I got 95.9 on Beta Dan, by the way. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I literally played it. I was like, fine, I'll only play it one time. Because I never actually did a full run through of it. I was like, let me just do these. I'm going to clear it. I'm post-beta already. I got a Paradigm with like a 93. I was like, I'm not clearing it, but let's see. You know what I mean? Because I just wasn't going to core jack that day. Wasn't happening. And then it like FC'd Blue Planet. And I like FC like Amber Starlight. And I get the time to say goodbye. And I'm like, oh, I got it. It's just time to say goodbye. I'm literally FCing, and then I hit the stupid speed section in the middle of the map, and I miss literally every note. Every single note in that stream I missed. And I watched my score go from like 96.7 or something to like below 96. And then I literally FC'd from there, and I got a 95 point. I was just like, oh my god, I'm never opening this map ever again. It was so brutal. It was so sad. I was just like, okay, cool. Glad I wasted my time doing that right now. I was actually so mad when I started missing every node. I got so pissed. I immediately opened a core jack map, went raw, and then just like I like destroyed this core jack map because I was mad. Core jack maps are easier if you're mad. It's true. Especially if it's like hand jacking. Like 100%. That's like my first real session in a while, because I'm not, every time I open Mania, I just start playing LN now. I play LN now. I don't know why, I don't know what went wrong in my brain, but every time I open it, I think I'd rather learn some LN today. And it was like that for 3 days in a row. So I never did anything. And now I'm decent at LN. But just like needed to happen anyway. Because I'm so bad at it. Like abysmal level. You do kind of stop thinking the moment you open Mania. That's kind of true, actually. Like, you activate, like, a different core in your brain or something. It's like, every time I open Mania, it's like, alright, let's jump down the Alice in Wonderland hole and go in here. Like, it's literally, like, not... It's not real. I don't know how else to describe it. You're just gone. You become the music. And honestly, it's pretty awesome. I love becoming the music. I'm honestly, though, really glad I can only play it for like 2 hours before I get tired, because it's literally like, Osu provides more escapism than any drug I've ever done in my life. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's crazy. You're gone. You're just the game. Which is awesome if you want to be, you know, the music for 2 hours, but then I know some people that are, you know, they don't get tired, so they play it for like 7 hours a day. And I'm like, damn. You need to get out of there. For some people, Mania is like the most like addictive thing of all time. It's sad to watch. I'm very lucky because after about 2 hours of doing anything, my brain is like, okay, actually we're gonna die if we focus on this any longer. Like, I can't, we ran through all the material. You need to do something else pronto. It did suck for college. I'm so good. Guys, come on, let's admit it. I'm probably the best player ever. Just admit it already. Come on! Stop playing around. Look how good I am. Praise me. I'm all the way here from the wave. Bye. Never mind. Just don't speak again, honestly. For real. That spike! That spike's been pissing me off the last few times I played this game. Hey, what day of the week is it? Does anyone know at all? see a date starting with a T? It's Tuesday? Really? Saturday, Wednesday. It's Tuesday. How could that even be? I don't remember. What? I swear. What day did I think it was? I haven't thought about the day of the week since I don't remember when. Nice. Wow, I should just shut up all the time, huh? Every time I talk, something bad happens on the screen. So maybe I should stop. Lesson learned. Next time I do something cool, we shut up. Everyone shuts up. We don't say anything about it. God's got his finger hovering over a button, like, oh, out of line again. Done. You're done. Go back. This is indeed on demon list. It's at spot 18. Chat, is this true? It's not at 16. I'll tell you that, it's not at 16. It's either 17 or 18. Okay. My second guess was right. Although if we were on The Price is Right, I'd just be eliminated right there because someone over. $18, I mean? Wait, is it 18? Because that's the first thing I said. Would I ever go for Saul Goodman? No, I would not. Oh, I believe. Okay. Okay. Alright. Haha. Wow, that's actually crazy though, because when I beat it, it was 11, and that was in not that long ago, like 6 months ago. And it's already, a level that high up has already moved down 7 spots. That is not normally what happens. I'm leaving. Hey, I'm back. What are you guys so mad over? Damn. You guys need to relax a little. Ain't nothing worth getting all worked up over like that, I'd say. Damn it! Sorry, my chair got caught on the sub wrapper. That's not good. That wasn't good. Why else? What? Yeah. What? You guys need to relax a little. That's crazy. I didn't mean to close that little. I'm like the only GD player you don't know. What am I known for? Me? Not to sound like a, not to be all at my own ego here, but how did you hear of every player first? Just like what process was taken. I don't even mean that in any like, I'm actually curious. Ruining demos. I am known for that. Murdering. He's doing good. I haven't talked to him since, I don't know, July. That death was so good. That's probably one of the best deaths ever. When you guys agree. Yeah, I'm known for finding top 8 demon codependents. I don't know why that I just wasn't thinking about that click at all. Can I do this part now? I think I stuck ass this part right now. Like, that's the truth about it. That was a weird attempt because nothing even felt right about that attempt. My character just kept like not dying, so I was like, oh, all right, next part I guess. See how this one goes, and then I kept doing it. I was like, oh, okay. And it just kept like working. You know what I mean? Do the part one more time. By the way, pro tip, if you guys play Mania, usually I just like bite my nails off, no lie, but I'm letting them grow out right now because I thought it maybe would hurt my fingers less when they curled and keep them a bit more stable, and I was right. As you can see, both my all my nails are now like actual nails that are like long enough to not whatever. I thought I couldn't stop too, because I've been doing it for such a long time, but I just realized I never actually like tried. I never actually cared enough to just not do it. Because I was like, who cares? I'm just gonna keep doing it, there's no point. And then I was like, well, let me try for this reason. And now that I had a reason, it was like, oh, yeah, okay, we'll do it. And then I did it. Which I get is easier said than done. I'm not stupid. Nice. Oh, nail polish. Yeah, that sounds like, yeah. Steve Bobo, thank you for the sub. First tip to maintain composure while eating spicy things. I mean, sometimes it's fun to not have composure, but if you really need to, just, like, here's the thing. You can experience pain and ignore it, but it's, the thing about ignoring it is you can't, if you're experiencing a negative emotion like that, the tip is to not say, I wish it wasn't like this over and over again in your head. You just have to be like, okay, it's like that. What now? You know? If you're, it's like, I don't know how to describe the way that a brain processes such things, but it's like, if you're afraid of what's going to happen to you, or you're afraid of blah, 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 then it's going to, or you're inviting it. He's like, you ever lie in bed and then you think to yourself, man, I really hope my brain doesn't generate like a super scary face in front of me right now while my eyes are closed, and then it happens, obviously, because you started to think about it, you know? Whenever, like, thoughts like that randomly creep in, your thought can't be, oh, I really hope that doesn't happen. Your thought has to be like, oh, well, you know, if it does, it does, I guess. And then it won't happen. You know what I mean? my finger completely broke. I'm like, what? For some reason, like, my mouse is, like, slippery. I don't know what's I didn't mean to click that button at all. That's not good. Please don't crash my game. Okay. Yeah, something is weird with my mouse right now. It's, like, slippery. No, it's not just my hands sweating. It's not really sweating. It was, I just say so. But it feels like it's like slippering when I like... So I don't know. Yeah, I've had an ear infection. Not fun. No, I'm on a mouse pad. I'm actually missing the actual like button. It's almost like I've had this 502 for a while. I might just have to get a new one because the like the first layer I think has been like worn out a little bit, so it feels like really slippery. And when I get really into it, like when I'm really far and I'm really focusing, I usually click harder than I would normally, and I think that is causing my finger to slip. If I had to guess. I gotta also take my socks off. I might just be overheating a little. I didn't do that. What are we talking about? Spicy food. Right. Yeah, my tolerance to spicy food isn't fun. Because it's not about the eating it part. That part's like more or less handleable, usually. Like, yeah, it can get bad. But the worst part is the other way, when it comes out the other way. So painful. Stellar, thank you for the 100 bits. And that's like, that's not the fun part. No one's around to enjoy that part with you. You know what I mean? That's not the part where everyone's like laughing to themselves like, oh, look at this. We're all, oh my God. It's so, you know, that's the part where you just feel like death and you're dying. You know what I mean? There's no point there. It's really just a pointless thing to feel. Entirely. Not a bit stellar. Cool. You never experienced that part? Some people just have better digestive tracts than others. It's also genetics. Different cultures, the way you grow up, and everything can highly impact spice tolerance. Not just even like what you can handle on the way in, you know? Yeah, it hurts me. I like how I love spicy food. You guys have to understand. I have this Indian place under where I used to live. Like, literally, under where I used to live. Back when I was in Rochester. This, like, grade A Indian place that I could just walk to. Right there. And there was, like, never anyone in there. But the food was so good. And so I just sat down. Same person came. They were like, you want this, right? And I'm like, yeah, I do. You're right, I do. I got the chicken korma. If you guys know what those words mean. So good. That's still one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life, I think. I'm afraid to admit. Spicy kebabs. Oh, so good though. I love the way that Asian cultures use nuts. You know what I mean? Like cashews and stuff like that. They're so good with it. I like cashews. I love cashews. What's up, One Alpha Helix? My chat's full of children? I guess, but I mean, as time progresses, so does the average age, I've noticed. So. We was talking about this last night, but I don't think I'm gonna blow up in 2.2. Like, I'm gonna receive a lot more attention, but I think a lot of kids are gonna come in, find out I'm not really their vibe anymore, and they're gonna like nod out if I had to guess. I think the future is way more Kai Guy and less me. Yeah. It's time. I shall now become Kai Guy too. Screw morals. Yeah, I just don't see new players being interested in streams like this, yeah. New generation is messed up. And people always saying that. And then whenever I say that, people are like, oh, they always say that about the new generations. And every time we have this conversation, I always say the same thing. Yeah, we weren't. YouTube Shorts, TikTok. Never existed in human history ever. No, the saw blade! The saw blade just does whatever it wants, man. I can't tell if I'm gonna hit it or not from up there. I'm like 3 for 3 on that cube right now. That's crazy. That saw blade that I hate. That's saw blade that I hate. That's saw blade that I hate. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with me either, by the way. That's just never happened in the history of me playing End of Destiny, right? Like, not even close. It doesn't even feel like an effort to me right now. Like, it just feels like it's just decided I can do it for today. Like, it's not like every time I get there, I'm like, oh, I have to try so hard. It's just like, oh, and obviously I'm gonna pass this part now, so let's go. And then I pass it. And I'm like, all right, next part. But why? I didn't do anything. It just does whatever it wants, man. I'm telling you, it just does whatever it wants. It just decides whether or not I'm gonna do anything. I just literally, probably what happened is I was sleeping and then my neurons were just like, let's get this done right now, huh, guys? Yeah! They probably like had a whole montage song about it too. While I was sleeping and everything. Like, it feels like I can just simply do it. This could be anything harder than Aku. You know you can. You know that. I didn't tell you that. It's over. I thought about how I'm doing. Yeah, but I'm disconnected from it. I don't actually care. I'm not in that kind of mood today, honestly. Honestly, I'm just feeling the stream and I'm feeling like hanging out. The results of what happens on the screen is not really... It's not really my vibe right now, you know? Good or bad, I don't really care. But every time I get there, I'm like, let's do it, and then I keep doing it. Please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my wife. Yeah. I'm giving it my, like, 70% right now. That's a good percentage to give something, I feel like. That video I posted on Twitter is so funny. Literally, especially if you've seen the original video, it's not supposed to do any of that at all. Not even a little bit. I don't know what the hell. I kept mousing over it because I was like, what is going on here at all? Why is this part of my arm just decided it's on fire now? There's literally nothing there. It's a bone. You're not anything. The bone is on fire. This isn't a muscle though. It literally feels like my bone is like red hot. I don't know what the hell is going on in there. But there's no like pain or discomfort. It just feels like someone's applying dry ice to my arm. My skeleton's hatching. Did I see him in the wrong position? I don't think so. What? All right. What are you? I've got no idea. Carpal tunnel's like this. It's not. This is not. This is not. This is some like random muscle. Not even a muscle. It's some random bone on the side of my. Carpal tunnel's this. It's my thumb and my middle finger. TM Lynch, thank you for the 14 raid. I'm molting. 14 raid. I don't know why I said it like that. Fine. Yeah, it was weird. Okay. What do you want me to do now? Transforming into a school bus. No! I got good at GD from playing it. I've been playing it since a long time ago now. And you just, you know, a lot of it is just you follow what others are doing, you know. At the time that I was really good, other players were doing stuff. Not to say I didn't, you know, set my own trail, though, of course. But, you know, you look at what other players are doing, and you're like, damn, I could, you know, me too, and then you just kind of hop on, see what they're doing, figure out how they're doing it, and you just keep playing. Yeah, if I went back to 1.9, it'd be like an actual like god figure over there. It'd be crazy. Although there'd be no mega hack, so I'd have to deal with the screen looking like that, so maybe not. Understanding how physics work is very, very useful. Oh yeah, and if there's ever like an open verification race, it's over. What are they gonna do against me? Nothing. There's no move they could do to stop me. I have experience with levels they haven't even begun to fantasize about maybe happening ever. You know? But if that's all Zoink is, teleported back in time. And it just like, keeps getting more and more insane. And Zoink just like is like, you know what? I can't keep up with these players. I'm just gonna go back, kick everyone's ass in 2013. 2013. Who's ready for 2014? Put your hands together! Yeah. Zoink is from 2.3 AF. I think conspiracy theories are all real. Every single one of them is real. The Earth is flat. There's like, ice walls around it on. We didn't go to the moon. What else? Vaccines kill you. I'm dead. The other big ones. I don't actually know any other theories. I've been dead for a long time, let's be honest. This is just, you know, my brain is dying and it's creating a simulation of what my life was like. And I've been here for, you know, many, many years, and I will continue to be here for many, many years. Yeah. There's not a 50-50 chance of being in a simulation. It's not like a percentage chance thing. There's no odds to work with here. I think a funny theory about everything is like it is a simulation. And inside the simulation of the building blocks that are made, eventually, like, some sort of civilization gets advanced enough to, like, simulate an entire, like, universe, and then they do that, and that universe does that. And it's, like, this giant recursive loop that goes on forever of just civilizations becoming advanced enough to, like, make their own civilization, and it just keeps going forever and ever and ever. That's a funny theory. Here's another theory. I want you guys to really think about this one. What if we're just all cheese? You know? That's all. That's all there is to that one. I'm probably right, though. Like, let's be honest. I think I'm really onto something here. If the government silences me, you know I'm onto something. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you know? But you guys will have known the truth. But if literally, like, light started flashing up, he knows too much, must eliminate, and I just disappear. IGN Rod Train, thank you for the sub. Would you guys believe that I was right then? Or what would you do next? Like, what do you believe after that? I just get legit evaporated. What happens next? click is killing me. That does sound like a fun bit. We already know you're right. There we go. A real follower. Y'all should learn from that guy. Stop questioning me or asking like, is this right? No. I'm right about everything. Just accept it and you'll be happier. Now, why don't you say we all go move to a remote village in like Venezuela or something? What do you guys think? Nothing could possibly go wrong there. It's completely fine. Come on. Stop being such losers. Let's go. Yeah. Lord of the Flies Geometry Dash Edition. Which city has the best water? I don't know. I guess I haven't thought about it really hard. But probably someplace up in Canada, I'd imagine. I know there's this one city in Canada that has like a macroscopic percentage of the entire Earth's water, like within their boundaries or something. Ship click patterns, like, if they form, they're subconscious. They're not something I think about each time I do the ship. Usually. There's some exceptions. For sure. For sure there's some exceptions. You know what I mean? Like, for sure. Sorry, I'm annoying today. I'm off my rocker a little. You know what I'm getting at? Yeah, there's a lot of countries you gotta boil the water. It's not good. There's a lot of like third world countries out there that I'm surprised aren't anymore. I don't know enough about like geopolitical relations to understand why. There are a lot of countries out there. I wonder if the Middle East will ever, like, calm down, ever. Or if it's just gonna be like that forever. It's really sad. Like, for as long as I can remember, it's been bad there. Actually, I think Saudi Arabia is more or less safe, but then literally any other country, it's over. I don't know 3 African capitals. I know 3 African countries, but I don't remember capitals at all. Yeah, I've heard, yeah. I think Saudi Arabia is for the most part pretty safe, because I think people more live, like in the middle of it, right? kind of more away from the borders and away from a lot of that conflict and stuff. I can believe it doesn't have good human rights, though. They have a problem with that over there. Although it's got me thinking, the reason the Middle East has so much money, why there's so much conflict, is because of all the oil, right? Or is that misguided? Cool. Sort of. I know, yeah, religion also, especially in, like, that, like, Israel, Jordan, that area, maybe cause of their death, too. Well, yeah, because they're always fighting over it. What's up, Izzy? Trying to think of what I was going to say. Right. So, even though it won't happen in our lifetime, probably, like, let's be real, I think at some point, if humanity doesn't, like, completely destroy itself, we will switch to more renewable energy eventually, right? We just will. Like, even if it takes 500 years, it will eventually happen. If that happens, what happens to that area? Will they finally have peace because they have nothing to fight over anymore? Do they have any other resources to live off of? When I think of the Middle East, I imagine like a Minecraft super flat world, but it's just sand. I don't know if that's the right way to think about it, but I don't know what else is there. Gotta be racist. It did feel pretty racist. I'm sorry if that was racist. You can handle yourself without oil? Okay, that's good. So yeah, maybe that's for the better. Maybe, you know, we'll switch to renewable energy. People won't have as much to fight over. Religion will still be an issue. But maybe with less money coming in from different, like, foreign powers that want to... Because I imagine, you know, if they have all the oil, they're trading to all these other countries. And so other countries are, like, helping certain countries with efforts. You know, blah, blah, blah. I imagine if there's no more money in it, that funding will disappear too, and there won't be as much ammunition, maybe, won't be as much fighting. I don't know. I literally don't know anything. I'm just spitballing. If I'm making 0 sense, stop me. I don't know what I'm saying. What if they made sand cannons? They construct it out of like hardened sand or something, and then shoot like a sandball, aim for their eyes, maybe. Where was Mesopotamia? Was that like... Where was that? Africa? Middle East? I don't know. Yay, 7 times 2, thanks for the gift sub. Iraq? Wait, what is Iraq? Come on, brain. Can't make an image of where that is. That's like between the Middle East and like Asia, right? Like it's like up there. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't know where these places are. You can okay, you can either blame me or you can blame the US school system. Which one do you choose? Because the last time I learned about anything that wasn't the US was in 6th grade, and that was like 9 years ago. So yeah, I think both is a proper answer. I should probably have more knowledge about the world around me. I know about a good bit of it, but I guess, you know, as most Americans do, I know a lot about Europe and some parts of Asia, and of course North and South America. But my knowledge about Africa and the Middle East is not good. But obviously I'm not affected, but I think people dog on people for not knowing things too much, because it doesn't inspire them to want to learn more. It just makes them mad, usually. Obviously I don't care, I want to learn more. But I see that a lot, like interactions on the internet. Someone will be like, I don't know this, and people will be like, haha, this guy doesn't know, that's so funny, and then that part makes them really sad. Like, that doesn't help anyone. That's the truth. Especially when they're genuinely curious about something. You know what I mean? That always makes me sad to see. Yeah, no, there's definitely awkward clicks in here. Every city capital? No. I don't know. That information was discarded long ago. I think Dedos knows them all. You can ask Dedos. Look, I'm at least, yeah, at least I have more knowledge than the videos where it's like, name 3 countries in Europe, and they're like China? Yeah, I agree those are definitely cherry picked, though, because I bet a lot of people know. And it's just like, the thing is like, I mean, you know, just because someone doesn't know something about one thing doesn't mean they don't know anything. And a lot of people will be like, well, how can people be this stupid in 2023? But a lot of people have very selective knowledge. They want to know very specific things, you know? And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Not everyone's got to know everything about everything. That's what the point of humanity is, and we all know what we know, you know? That's what specialties are for. I personally really enjoy learning as much about everything as I can, but not everyone's like that. Not everyone has to be. It shouldn't be something to demean someone about, in my opinion. It's only really an issue, I feel like, if because if you find like a genuinely nice person that's respectful to everybody and they don't know it, like a certain thing that seems obvious to most, that's not an issue. If you find a person that's maybe extremely hateful to a group of people and then you ask if they know anything about that group of people that matters at all and they can't answer you, that's a different story. That's hatred that stems from ignorance. That's a whole different, you know, game you're playing right there. But 9 times out of 10, it's when someone doesn't know something, it's usually completely harmless. More times than you'd expect. The average person is so much nicer than you would believe. That's something you learn about life, I feel like. We spend so much time on the internet where, like, a lot of the things we see, because are just, like, bad people, man. Like, really bad people, and it sucks. But here's the thing. Like, when, for example, when I'm going on a hike or something, and I've never, like, in my life, whenever I'm going on a hike or something, I've never in my life just, like, ran into someone and they started talking and we, like, talked. I never, like, left that interaction thinking, what a bad person. You know, even if they hold views I don't agree with or whatever. And a lot of them are like learn those views, but if they actually knew everything about them, they wouldn't hold the views they would. And rude people are louder, especially on the internet where their voice is amplified by algorithms and stuff like that, which it is. Let's be completely honest. Hatred is amplified, right? Negative things are amplified. Calling someone out is amplified. You know what I mean? Justified or not, right? Are there any good animes on Hulu? Probably not, but I don't know what Hulu's got. Try to see if they got like Death Note or like Hunter x Hunter or something. Maybe they have one of those. Death Note's on a lot of platforms. Death Note is free on YouTube? Really? No way. And no, some people definitely do choose to hate, but it's such a small percentage. I think a lot of people hate because they're sad people. That's another serious issue about the world. There's a lot of sad people. And not a lot of people working to make that better, especially in America. In other countries, maybe it's better. In some places, it's worse. But sad people breeds depression, which can breed hatred for people who you now feel inferior to. Because they have things you don't. And it seems senseless, and many times it is senseless, the fact that they have more than you do. And so you can feel justified in that, which is why so many people are on the internet on like burner accounts that are just like harassing everyone because they're all just sad people. They'll never admit it, but it's true. They're all just sad people. Their lives are all garbage. Yeah, they hate others because they hate themselves. It's not good. Yeah, if we just talk to each other. There's this really interesting project I saw. Two countries that were like at war. They put like this like communication mirror thing in like, I don't know if you guys have seen this, like this communication mirror in like the city center where people from one side of the world or like this one country that was at war could like talk to another person on the other country. And it was like the whole time it was just like they were having fun with each other, having nice conversations and stuff like that. You know? People, I feel like people usually don't lead to hatred. How old am I? I am 21. Oh boy, saying that does not, oh well. You keep getting older, guys. It doesn't stop. It doesn't wait. I'm basically 30 already, yeah. Happens. Nice. I can't imagine me in my 30s either. Yeah, time gets faster as you get older, and it's real. It's not just something. People say that, but it's like real. You know, every year is shorter than the last. Oh yeah, that one tweet. God, my stomach is on fire. Can you stop? Well, I saw she might have like 68. I don't know. I think we're gonna. I was talking about this like on stream with people like not even so long ago, but this generation is the first generation to take streaming like seriously. You know what I mean? Like the one that I'm from, you know? It wasn't really a thing until like our generation started doing it. I'm at the tail end of what I consider to be that, but still. And historically, even when you get older, the things you do when you're like in your 20s or whatever, you still kind of consistently enjoy when you get older. So I'd imagine this generation is probably still going to play video games, even though they're going to be less physically intensive because we're all going to be old and bad. But, you know, there'll still be games made for us because we'll still be a market that plays games. You know, it'll be more casually. But Still. And I think people are going to continue streaming them for fun, you know, for work or whatever they want to do. And I think it's extremely likely that as we get older, generations below us are going to find other things interesting than that. Because I feel like it's always true. Whatever this generation finds, you know, the world keeps moving, you know, and maybe we'll look at whatever they enjoy that we can't even imagine yet, and we won't get it, but we'll get what we get, you know. We'll get video games, we'll get streaming, we'll get, you know, whatever it is that we are. And so yeah, I to answer your question, I do think that I'll probably still be streaming to some extent when I'm old. And Minecraft might still be around, so who knows? Literally, the immortal game. Nice. Yeah. I never really got into like TV and movies and everything. Can I scroll up, please? Jesus. Games are really easy to avoid. Media consumption. I'll agree with that. Like for average day-to-day life. It'd be so funny to like get a group of like people who used to play video games when they were like 20 together, and just like have them play like games they used to play or something, and just be so bad at it but have fun together. Because I bet when you're older you don't really care as much. Like, this is funny, you know. This brings me back. I remember when I could do this and this and this, and it was like, you know. I hope I can preserve my YouTube content somewhere for people to see, because I don't think YouTube's gonna be around forever. You know, nothing really is it? I want to be able to look back when I'm older, because that's weird. You know, you've never really been able to do that before in your life. Look back at content of yourself from like 40 years ago. That's crazy. Photo albums are cool, but they're not like this is me. It's a representation of not only what I looked like, but everything I thought, like how I moved, how good I was at this game, the kind of conversations I'd have, the people I'd talk to. It's a recording of your life in so much more detail than existed before. Not that again. I hate that death. I hate it. I hate that one. I'm not even looking at that ship, dude. I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not. I'm just clicking on the wave because it works 99.99999% of the time. But I guess that time is just like, let's die, I guess. God. God. so frustrating when that happens. It's so frustrating. Literally the most annoying way to die, bro. I swear to God it is. Four times now. For the duel. My hip just seized. That was cool. I don't know what that means. I did play Super Mario Galaxy. It's awesome. Your beta clear. Shut up. Shut up, you. It's not fair. Did I stream yesterday? No. I woke up at 6 p.m. I think, because I woke up and I felt like it felt like the worst hangover of my life, but I didn't drink any alcohol. I was like, what happened to me? And every time that happens, I just have like the most terrible day of my life. And then I walk outside to get dinner and I saw that they cut the grass. And I'm just like, oh, that's why. Because when they cut the grass, it goes flying everywhere. And apparently it doesn't matter. I don't know what happens, but every time they cut the grass, I just have the worst day. Oh, I'm so nocturnal right now. I have enough bad days in a row, and I just can't fall asleep anymore. I don't know how in the world I'm supposed to ever fix that, because, like, I can get on a good sleep schedule for a while. Like, I can totally do that, and I have. But then I'll just have a few days where I'll be in, like, really bad pain, and I physically can't sleep for a while. And then it's over. And then the next night I try to go to sleep at the same time, and I lie there for an hour and a half, and all of a sudden, look, I'm not asleep. It just takes one day. And it's over. Celeste 1.05. New. I can't take sleep meds. At least maybe I need to keep looking for the right sleep med, because every sleep med I take doesn't make me fall asleep any faster, but then I wake up like Futurama episode 1, 1,000 years have passed, like it's 2 days from now. Like, I'm like, what happened? What, shouldn't it already been like out of my system by now? I don't get it. Every sleep med I've taken has that exact effect. So frustrating and annoying. Nice. That sounds cool. I was fine sleeping in elementary school. It was when high school came around that it all went to garbage, because my body was like, hey, you know how we're a teenager now? Well, let's just randomly make it so you never want to sleep before 3 a.m. ever again. So, you know, try that out. I was like, please reconsider. I've been doing so good. And then it was like, nope, this is the start of the end, buddy. Good, have fun. And then ever since then, the schedule has been an issue. So maybe when I'm like, maybe my brain will stop eventually doing this and it will fix itself. Just line up for the entire night to force yourself to sleep. I know everything about how to do it, and it doesn't matter. I'll say that. Minor ego about it, but it's true. I will try to sleep so hard, I will start hallucinating, and I still won't fall asleep. Like, I'm 100% serious. And it's like, really? You're off, dude. There's something not working correctly in my brain. Like, my brain is off. My subconscious is the only thing talking anymore. But I'm still guess who's not asleep yet. And then like I'm there forever, and then I wake up the next day, and my first thought is, I'm here now? What? I don't remember falling asleep. Let's go. That's honestly how I got into meditation, because I was doing it anyway, because I was trying to sleep and it wasn't working. Which eventually turned out to be like literally the exact same thing. My opinion on early risers is I'm not them. Even when I was waking up consistently at like 8 a.m., I would have energy until 5 p.m. and then I'd just be like trying to survive until I fell asleep. Every time. My body didn't roll with it at all. It's so annoying. Trying to like stay awake while you're like chronically sleep deprived is really funny. Like when we were going back on the like we were in Japan, we took the plane back to the US and it was like a 10-hour flight and I couldn't sleep because of the baby triangle. If you know, you know, and there was no sleeping to be done, and also because I'm too tall, 6'3", not sleeping on a plane. I get back and it was like we need to eat dinner now, so we get back on a normal schedule. And I was in the passenger seat, and we were driving to go get dinner, and like I was trying so hard to keep awake, but then I would just start like thinking things that didn't make any sense. Like I was in the car. Cass, thank you for the sub. I was in the car. We were driving along, and then all of a sudden I look at the road, and it would turn into like a rainbow road. And then I'd be like, no, that can't happen. Go back, wake up. And then I doled awake. I'm like, oh my god, this is so hard. Please. And then like different iterations of things that made no sense kept happening, and then I have to be like, stop. So it was just like this constant battle of like waiting until something broke and then waking up. Because it wasn't like there was like an in-between period where you're awake and then all of a sudden you're like it's not like I felt my eyes closed. I was just entirely awake. And then all of a sudden, all of a sudden, like, the walls would start shifting, or we'd start, like, driving into oncoming traffic, and then I'd be like, you can't do that. That can't be happening. And it was literally just that for, like, an hour. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Think of the sub X bruh epic X. I like your username. Yeah, speaking of that reminds me. When me and all my friends were in PA, me, Eli, and Mitch, I think, were all talking. Like it was like there was this one room where there was like, I don't even know, like, there was bedrooms, right? Because there was like, I didn't remember how many. There was like 13 of us in that house, right? For a week. But there was this one room. That's where like the barracks were. There was like 3 bunk beds, you know what I mean? And that's where like the majority of us were. And it was like 1 a.m. and us 3 were in that room and we were talking. But I was exhausted from the day or something. I think because we were outside a lot. And me, Eli, and Mitch were talking, and I don't remember, but at some point around 1 a.m. I fell asleep. But because I was talking the whole time, apparently, according to Eli and Mitch, I just kept like occasionally I would like try to respond to them in my sleep, and it was just complete nonsense. Like my brain was still trying to listen, even though it was entirely asleep. So they'd be talking about something, and I just respond in complete gibberish until like literally 3 a.m. So I don't know. Like, I was completely asleep, but I guess my brain was like, we need to respond, so I don't know. Or to see me was funnier? I wouldn't know. I could have said anything and I wouldn't know what it is. For all I know, I could have said like the most embarrassing thing a human being could have ever said. And they're just like, every time they hang out, they talk about it. Like, for all I know. There's no way to know. I could have said, there's no recollection of, like, literally could be anything. That's crazy to me. Yeah, I literally could have said anything. It's so hard. Yeah, sleep-deprived brain is, like, so weird. I remember once, I hadn't slept for 48 hours, and I looked at my ceiling, and a bridge game started just, like, forming, and then it just, like an actual bridge game played out on my ceiling, and I was like, this is... We need to get to sleep, man. It's time to sleep now, you know? Jack Attack, thank you for the sub. My brain has, on like a double-digit amount of occasions, just generated an entire bridge game, either completely asleep, or while I'm falling asleep, or my brain is really good at it. My brain rigged so I win. You know what? I don't know if I've ever lost a bridge game. I don't know if I've ever lost a bridge game while I was in that mode. So I guess my ego's too large. GG's, yeah. Yeah, no, I've had plenty of fever dreams because I'm just like really physically ill. So I've had plenty of. I told you guys about the one time, but like I already talked about this. So let's quickly go over it. But I was like, I went to bed, I woke up, and I thought it was the morning. I thought it was like morning, not like, because I saw the sun, and I was like, it's rising, so it's still like 6 a.m. I can go back to sleep. But I'd actually have slept for over 12 hours already, and I was so sick I didn't even realize it. And I went back to sleep. And I closed my eyes, and I was like actually getting like DMT fractal visuals, and I was like, that is not normal. But before I could process what that meant, I fell asleep, and then I went through like 12-month-long dreams, and when I had woken up, it literally felt like an actual real-life month had passed. It was weird. I woke up and I was like, I'm back. That's weird. It was like 2 p.m. I was like, what happened? I was so weird. I remember because I was like, because me and Mitch had hung out like 2 days prior, but I called Mitch. I was like, yo, you want to hang out soon? And Mitch was like, didn't we just hang out? And I was like, yeah, but it's been forever in my world. I don't know, which is like the most psychotic thing a person could say, but that's what happened. I don't know. Fever dreams, if you know how insane they can get, you know what I'm talking about. Like, they can just completely go off the rails. Yeah, I had like a 102 fever or something, so I was bam, you know? Completely gone. You had a 105 before? Wow, that's not good at all. What happened? What caused it? Man, multiple people? I've gotten like a 103.5 max. Hasten cell. So COVID. Yeah, the thing is... Okay, thanks for randomly tabbing me out. Really appreciate it. Watch the save, though. Damn it. I've died in my dreams? Yeah, I've died in my dreams before. Hey guys, how is like memory physically stored in the brain? Does anyone know? I don't know the answer to this question. It's like, yeah, 1014. 1014, that's why. You guys are right. Like, what is being physically... Because when I remember something, it's like... How do I even describe what it feels like to remember something? It doesn't feel, like, real. Obviously it happened, but it's like I'm recalling... I don't know, how do you describe it? It's such a hard thing to quantify with, like, actual words. Nice. Yeah. If you do your dream journal long enough, you can, So I talk about this sort of stuff all the time. Why do I do that? I think I'm just interested in it, but I need to stop doing it all the time because it feels like I'm just repeating myself. Because we talk about it so much. And it's always when I'm playing Edge of Destiny, because that's all I do. So it's like, now it's like when I enter Edge of Destiny, my brain's like, and now we talk about dreams again. That's what we do. But that's not, you know, there's other things in the world to talk about. And there's more out there than what's in here. This is what I gave you an idea too. That's good. There are indeed other things, like apples and oranges. You know, those are things. I don't know, the phrase, like, that goes, like, you start comparing apples to oranges never really made much sense, because, like, they're really comparable for the most part. I mean, compared to, if you're talking about two things to compare, they're both just different fruits, you know? Those are pretty much the same exact thing, like, if you think about the grand scheme of it all. You know? Pretty much in the same exact place. My hand is so cold, it feels like it's, like, ice that's trying to shatter. You know what I'm saying? They're making a dream archive system. It's happening. I saw it in a Daily Dose of Internet video. It's happening. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know what is going on, and I'm not the most accurate person to get this information about, but I watched a Daily Dose of Internet video that was like, it was like they used this program to replicate what this one person was thinking about, and they had them think about something, and then it was like replaying the memory in their brain. I was like, what? And apparently it's real. So I don't know. Yeah, I think if we're able to watch our dreams back, we'll see just how nonsense they are, because it's probably just like completely random stuff going on, and then it's up to our conscious and subconscious to work together to try to piece together what happened, you know? It's probably gonna be like abstract art where there's like a million different interpretations of what that means, and you know. Well, especially in places like China, they will. Okay, I need to stop streaming. I said I was gonna do something with someone at like 11, and it's like 10:18, and I need to eat dinner, so it's time to do that. Because my hand hurts really badly for no reason. I think it's because I clicked too hard, but my hand was cold. It doesn't like when I do that. Okay, well that was insane, right? Like I made it to the duel 4 times. What's up with that? That's kind of crazy. No argument to be had about that. I raid someone. And I was got 36 to 100. If I had streamed a bit earlier, I probably would have had even a better session because I had eaten like 2 hours prior, so. I'm not raiding Hungry Box. That will not be happening. 2 more months. I got it. 2 more months. I'm not raiding Hungry Box. I know who Hungry Box is. I'm still not. The point. Hungry Box is just fine. I like raiding smaller communities so people can check them out and everything. No H-Box raid. I will see you guys tomorrow, probably. Take care of yourselves. If you want to go watch Hungry Box, just go watch Hungry Box. What do you want me to do about it? I'm sorry, I'm immediately siphoning this raid, but thank you for the raid. You're raiding GD Bowman. That's the truth. Here we go. Bye.